brothers and soil sisters.
Soil family.
It is Friday, baby.
Can y'all hear that? Sue said, let's dance. Somebody happy it's Friday. It's show. Can y'all hear us? I mean, Bobby, you got this echo on or something? Anyhow, Bobby has been playing a whole lot. So, as y'all can see, let me get to the chat so I can speak to some people. I just want to make sure y'all can hear us. And see, y'all heard all that foolishness he was just doing? Do it again, baby. Do your own Magic Mike song. Is that what that is? Your opening?
That song is YouTube say.
Oh, that's true. Well, it's not a song. It's just a something. Something. It's a something. So, y'all, it is Friday. Thank God. Even though every day is like Friday to me, but it's Friday. And this has been a dreary, gloomy type of Friday. But hey, we made the best of it. We had fun today. We walked our yard a million times as always. But it's Friday.
Got our little piggies done.
Yes, we got pedicures today. The first place we went in, it was where the fish eat the dead skin off your feet. We were like, wrong place. So we had to go find the other place, which they did us some justice. Bobby said he can wear flip flops now. He flip flop fine now.
I'm wearing them anyway. At least I look decent wearing them now.
that part. Janet Cruising, what's up, soil sister?
What's up,
Maureen, what's up, soil sister? Audrey. Oh. What's the secret with yours? Oh, I don't know. Oh, I know what that is. What's up, Lisa White? Happy Friday, soil sister.
What's up, Lisa?
AG born Jamaican. What's up, soil family?
What's up, fam?
Solve on the Facebook side. Send stars to show your support. I have no clue how to send stars or what it's all about, but it said. That's right, Sue. Let's dance. You know he loved to dance. I don't know how much dancing he could do off that. He just played. Yes, you can hear. Real men get pedicure.
I like wearing flip flops. I'm a hot body, so I like to have my feet out. So stay cool.
That's right. And I don't plan to wear shoes much next week when we leave, which we'll leave Thursday. I plan to be flip flop and beach shoe for the rest of the weekend, even though I plan on taking my boots just in case. I, 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 I think I won't feel right if I don't have my boots in the car, so I'm gonna have my boots in the car.
Yeah, I used to have to wear boots or hard shoes
for
12 hours a day.
Yeah,
and my feet used to be so hot, And now that I don't have to, I definitely do.
Watching you is what's up. All right, Janet. Al Smoking Tea. What's up, soil brother? Hope you guys have a great time. We will. Custom Creations. What's up, soil sister? We will have a great time because, we don't have anything to do but have a great time at the beach, enjoying each other, enjoying the weather, and all that good stuff. So, I don't know. What is that, babe? Let me see. He played too much.
So next week is our anniversary. So we will have our homestead set up and take care of babies while we go away for a couple days and enjoy another year of being there. You play too much. What is that? What is that?
I sound like a man. I sound like a baby. You playing with the reverb? Exactly. So, it has been a great week. If y'all
we had a little bit
Hello? No, not that.
Yeah.
Now he don't know how to turn it off. Hey, boy, what is he doing? He have
Too much fun, y'all. That's what happened when you allowed to buy toys. All right, you finished? Okay. So we had a little bit of a harvest from our garden, which was great. We wanted our peppers to grow more. So we had to take all the peppers off because it was a whole bunch on there. The tomato plants are just
Boom.
going crazy. So what's up, Fresh and Fire? Um, he doing too much. He doing too much. He got all the controls over there. So Bobby hurt his shoulder or something. What did you do? In your neck or your shoulder? So he been taking a lot of pain relief. Is that what you call it? I guess painkillers and muscle relaxers. So yesterday we had a spa day because I wanted to see if I could massage that crook out his neck or whatever it is. Try to loosen up that muscle, but you know, yeah, it's in the trap.
So I'm sure it's not warming up enough at the gym and doing shrugs or working on my back. So I can't tell whether it's originating from my back and going up my trap or from my trap down from my back. It's uncomfortable.
Yeah. So yesterday I made some magnesium oil. Last night I did his scrub. So I make a sugar scrub, did a full body scrub, facial, and then I made some magnesium oil and rubbed it on his shoulder and on his feet. And he finally slept good last night. I know he was sleeping good because he kicked me, and I was like, "What the hell was that?"
Did I get you?
You did. And when I looked, your foot was on my side of the bed. I'm like, "Why your foot over here?" What? But he was knocked out. So that's why we're going to talk about magnesium oil on Monday and how to make magnesium oil and all the amazing benefits. So if you have any issues, get magnesium oil. It helps with the shoulder. It might help. We two old people over here. Anyhow, that's not what we're here for today. We are here. Oh, I want to see that now. To talk about how to make money on the homestead.
So guys, originally what we were going to talk about is bees,
Mhm.
right? As y'all know, we just got started with bees, so we don't know enough about them to actually be able to say.
Yeah, that's your TV. So give him a second so he can go and mute his TV or something. Y'all hear it? And that is all the way on the other side of the house. And his TV is that loud. Always. However, I don't know enough about bees at all. You know, what little bit I'm learning now as we go. So we thought talking about making money on a homestead would be great. How do you make money, you know, what you got going on? Is there a way to make money with what you're doing?
Okay, yeah. So, like I started saying, is we started to talk about bees,
Okay, go lay down.
and bees are a great addition for the homestead. But to be able to break it down in the way it need to be broke down, um, we're not ready for that just yet. And there's a lot of information, unlike all the other stuff, where you can actually pretty much learn a few basics and actually get started and learn as you go. Bees are some. It takes a lot of information to actually get started. It takes a lot of equipment, knowledge, and just the know-how to be able to effectively raise bees. Now, can you get the basic equipment and put some bees in there and hope for the best? Yeah, you can do that. But there's so many other things that goes along with it that you actually have to take a deep dive into to actually figure out. But if you're one of those people that enjoy the the, the journey, the what's the word, the challenge,
Yeah.
then bees are great and they're fun. I've been sitting out there in my house today just watching them fly and go in with their pollen and wonder how much honey all of them got. But yeah, it is an amazing thing. But the initial investment can be high.
Mhm.
Uh, the initial amount of time for the knowledge can be high, but it is something that is doable on a homestead on a smaller scale. So we are looking forward to our first harvest. We were not expecting to get a harvest that first year.
Other than the little harvest that we keep getting
Yeah,
almost every time we
yeah,
go
we
in
got
the
to try
box.
it when we go in the box.
But
Yeah. They were able because one of the reasons why you don't usually get a harvest on your first year is because you don't have no built out frames, no frames that got wax on them that's built out already. So it requires a lot of honey and a lot of bees to build out those frames.
Mhm.
So after building out those frames, are they gonna have enough honey to store? And surprisingly, we got a hive that look like it's gonna give us honey to harvest this year. So we're
they hear
excited
me.
about
They hear me say, I'm here for the honey.
that.
So they said, let's give her some honey so she can stop crying. So Lisa said she'll buy honey and freeze dried goodies. So that's one of the things we're going to talk about. So, yeah, honey, you do put a lot of money, time, and effort into raising bees. However, in return, you can sell the honey, the propolis, and the wax.
On top of being able to, if you raise them right and get enough of them, some farmers or people who got you know farms or land will pay you to put hives on their property.
Mm-hmm.
So you know there's many ways that you can actually make it.
Make money off of.
On a smaller scale or a bigger scale. People sell bees.
Mm-hmm.
They sell the queens. So you can actually grow your bees and sell them just as packages of bees. So you can make queens and you can sell the queens because there's a big market for all that.
Building boxes,
Equipment, all
building the
that good stuff.
equipment. And once I hear that you never stop learning, but you can also hold classes or seminars and make money that way too. I mean, you'll never stop learning. We always learning something. So,
And when you're learning bees, everybody's situation is probably going to be a little bit different. So
yes,
therefore, you can't follow the
everybody.
exact information. If
Mhm.
you're not somebody who could take bits and pieces of what you need and actually make your own information, then that's probably not going to be for you.
Yeah.
So you're going to have to figure out what you're going to need to do by listening to all the information that's out there and figuring out what's for you.
What's best for you? Yeah. And we always encourage people to hook up with your local beekeeping association. And that way you can get local information. You can get the basics or the gist of something from, YouTube University, but go to your local beekeeping association and join them because you can get discounted bees and so much you can get with those type of communities.
And you can actually make contact with the people in your community that actually do the same thing you do.
Yep.
So you may become friends and you can call them up and ask them, what's up with this, and they can help you. Or it may be something you need that they just might have that they can help you out with. Say, one of them actually raise queens. Well, you don't have to go to one of these places that are always out because they sell so many of them.
Mm-hmm.
You can holler at one of your people in your class, in your beekeeping class,
Yep.
and they may be able to supply you with something.
You'd be surprised.
Mhm.
We just met somebody in our beekeeping class that raised bees in other countries.
Oh yeah.
So that give us the opportunity to be able to taste honey from another country or different places. So, it's amazing.
And the thing is, like being able to get knowledge from places other than here that you may just be able to incorporate. Like I said, you take all the information that you get and you chop it up into and take out what you can use. And being able, I mean, we heard some amazing stories. Like he taught our last class, and man, some of the amazing things that they do in other countries some of the things that they got to be concerned with that we don't.
Grace and Fire has been a tropical troop for 12 months. We appreciate you.
Gave me an opportunity to use my tongue.
Oh my goodness. So we appreciate you. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. But Calvin said, can a neighbor sue you if they get stung?
I wouldn't think so. I haven't never heard of a situation like that.
And what's the chances of somebody getting stung? Like, we don't get stung in our own yard. We barely see the bees coming and going. We'll see them if they, gather around the box, but you don't see them coming and going. So I think a lot of people get mixed up with beekeeping because they think, oh, there are bees gonna come over here and bother my kids or my animals or us. No, they don't even bother us. And
yeah. So one thing you got to know about honeybees is that now we're not talking about African hives bees. We're talking about honeybees.
Mm-hmm.
If they sting you, they die.
Yeah.
All right. So the only reason honeybees want to sting you is to defend their hive. Mm-hmm. Now, if you take and you squish one of them, yeah, they're gonna push their stinger into you. But as long as you ain't over there bothering their hive, they got no reason to want to sting you.
Yeah, and they don't want to shorten their 30 days of living, 28 days of living.
I was sitting no more than 10 or 15 feet away from my hives, all three of them today. And they were just zooming on past me, going back and forth out. They didn't pay me no attention, but I wanna know the behavior. I wanna know what it looked like when they're doing whatever. So I sit there and I watch them. I watch them bring in the different color of pollens. I watch the ones that come in a little low, which I heard may mean that they're full of honey. And then try to go up in there, So just trying to get all the information out. If I can see one doing a waggle dance, trying to let everybody else know what they're doing. We had it rained yesterday and today.
About a day and a half, 2 days.
And my wife called me. I was in the front. She was like, "I don't know if your bees trying to swarm."
They were busy
because they was just flying
all over the place.
A ton of them in the air. And I told her, because there was all three hives, and I figured that they was just doing the cleansing, which they just come out of the hive and fly so they can poop, and then they go back. But we keep a closer eye on them because, for one, I want to know what they're doing from 1 week to the next. I want to know when the flow is. I'm brand new, so I got to guess when it's
what's going on. Yeah, so watch it, observing now, so you can learn the behaviors, and what does this mean is good. It takes time. You got to be patient and take time with bees.
And if you want to make the honey, you got to do the necessary stuff to make sure you can make it. If you sit there and not put enough boxes on there when they bring the honey in, they ain't got no place to put it. They ain't got no place to put the babies or the honey. So they're going to take off and leave.
Picking cherries off your cherry tree. Hey, Rita, how you doing?
So all those things are important when it comes to it. Now, the initial investment that you make into bees, you will get that back.
Yeah.
If you can afford to put the money into it, and you will get it back if you planning on selling honey or any of them other services.
And you don't need tons of property to be able to raise bees. A lot of people, you can raise a lot of bees on a small piece of property and make a whole lot of money if that's what you want to do. So it's a big market out here for honey. So definitely think about bees when it comes to making money on a homestead.
Look at Led. He keep his bees right up by the porch. Mm-hmm. They won't bother you. They just won't. They ain't got no need. They just wanna. You don't want to be in their flight path where they're trying to take off and land.
Yeah, they'll run into you, and that running into you might
freak
be like a punch in the forehead, like you punch me. I just saw a lady on TikTok got stung in the head by a bee. She was freaked out too. She had a little knot. I was like, see, she got stung in the head. You know how I felt. But um, let's talk about the livestock: chickens, rabbit, quail. That's another income. You know, even for us on a small scale, that can be another income. We can sell chickens. I've seen organic chickens as much as um $30, which is ridiculous. But for one chicken, um, rabbit, I think rabbits sell for about $14, $15
So
per
let's stick
rabbit.
with the chickens first. All right.
Okay.
So, meat birds. You know, you can sell those, and people, believe it or not, will actually purchase birds from somebody local
Mhm.
that they know is feeding them right.
Yeah.
If you can actually, feed your birds off your property, people will much rather eat your birds than go to the store and take a chance of eating it,
Yeah.
whatever they feed
The
them.
organic chicken.
Yeah. So you can do that. Um, egg layers,
Mhm.
you can sell as much of that as you want. You can sell enough just to pay for their feed. That way, you're not paying anything for them.
Yep.
We pay for. We got 5 chickens now.
Hmm.
We do what, about a bag a month?
Maybe about a bag a month because we feed them scraps from the kitchen and from the garden. Well, they eat the kale. They don't eat scraps.
Yeah, and every now and then we let them out to go ahead and
Free range.
free range.
Yep.
So that's about $18
A month.
a month for a bag.
Bobby,
You can
Bobby will
sell.
eat that many eggs.
Yeah. So you guesstimating 4 to 5. Let's say 3 to 5 eggs per day
Hmm.
with 5 chickens. So you can sell a dozen eggs.
Yeah, we usually sell a
Easy.
dozen for a couple dollars. Or you can freeze dry 'em.
When we were selling them, but
Yeah,
now we kind of hold on to
we
them.
hold on to them. Or you can freeze dry where you might sell a dozen eggs for $3, $4. And then if you freeze dry them, you can sell a dozen of eggs for $6 or $8.
And you can sell them. Yeah, you can sell them for more than that because of the price they
Yeah,
are now,
yeah, you can.
and the fact that people know that the eggs are coming from somebody who raised them right and
Yeah.
not getting them bull. So um, organic eggs are a lot better for cooking and
Hmm.
baking than the ones you would buy in the store.
Yep.
More likely it's because of the way they fed. So people will actually pay more for those eggs. They're a little richer, but it's hard to tell when you're talking about the taste buds of it. But when you're cooking with it, it's easy.
Yeah.
So people don't mind paying. So you may have to sell, $4, $5,
Pay for
to pay for the food. And if you plan on selling more, you can just raise a couple more chickens. Depends on how big your family is, and how many of them you need.
Yeah.
So
I just freeze dried 8 dozen of eggs. So and if we fill up quick because I'm every day collecting 4 to 5 eggs.
so we had as many as 17 birds.
That was a lot.
Yeah, and we had got a lot of eggs. We had more eggs than we knew what to do with.
We had big bowls of eggs sitting on the table trying to figure out what am I do with all these eggs. Freezing them.
Yeah, we did sell. We did sell a good bit of them. We freeze dry, but before the freeze dry, we actually froze eggs.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, there's a way to make that pay for itself.
You can also sell a poop.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. So yeah, people do inquire about buying chicken poop, which is probably the best, fertilizer for nitrogen and stuff that you can get.
Yeah.
It's the best growing aid. I'll put it that way. And people will buy it, and they constantly poop. So there's plenty of it. Um, what else? The meat, the eggs. Yeah, that's pretty much the extent of making money off chicken.
Mm. I can't think of nothing else. So you got meat, eggs, and manure, which is a great way to 3 great ways to make money off your chickens, whether they are hens, or if you get meat birds, you selling them mainly for meat, and they produce a whole lot of poop, a whole lot of poop. But those are the only three ways I can think of right off top for chickens. Rabbit.
Rabbits. Shoot, you can sell rabbits and make a ton of money.
Mhm. Because you get a ton of rabbits.
You can get a ton of rabbits.
So I think rabbits. I've seen them at the farmers market for $15 or something, $14, $15 each. But that's
because when we were looking for them, I think the
no,
cheapest we found.
not a rabbit. I'm talking about dressed. I mean, already ready to cook. They sell rabbit for $14 at Forsyth.
Oh, do they?
Mhm. But they already clean and ready for the pot by then. We also have quail. We do have quail. Quail is more expensive. The beef.
So, well, I think if you sell a live rabbit, they usually like what, 35, 45?
$25, $35, something like that. That's a rabbit. I mean, live rabbit.
That depends on the breed
Mhm.
and all that. So and where you live, it depends. Some people actually spend real good money for a rabbit, depending on the breed, because the fur is a thing.
Yeah, the pelt.
And some of that stuff is worth a lot. So therefore, the rabbits cost
a lot. 15 to $18. So I've never water glassed my eggs. I'm afraid of it. The lime, I'm just funny about stuff. But they say it's good. I just never did it. So the pelt, the meat,
So the rabbits is pets.
you can sell a rabbit as pet or breeding pair. Um, and the poop,
Is gold.
gold.
So the poop is plentiful
Mm-hmm.
and it's cold and it can be used at any given time. So if you're making your own soil or growing medium, go ahead and you just mix some rabbit poop in it. You ain't have to worry about it.
Yep.
It's gonna break down more and more as it goes, and it's good to go from day one.
Quail. We do raise quail. And I hear that a quail, if you go in a fancy restaurant, you might pay $40 for quail. That is crazy.
Quail omelets that they have. Eggs are
Tiny. I took them out. But with quail, it's the same, just like chicken. You can sell the quail itself. You can sell the meat. You can sell the eggs or the poop.
sell the eggs as you can sell the eggs, fertile eggs. You can sell the eggs for food,
Mm-hmm.
and and the poop. All that stuff is a way to actually make an income or to get them to pay for themselves.
The poop. It sells. I bought a bucket of rabbit manure for $18.
Mm.
That's the main reason I want some. Man, $40 for quail.
I probably got 50 buckets.
Of rabbit poop. Yeah, they might make 2 or 3 buckets tonight.
I put that in everything.
Yeah, I raised rabbits for years. Never really made a profit. I did not have anyone to do the pelt. Pickled quail eggs out of bomb.
So Rita, if you were to actually be able to advertise the fact that you had rabbits,
Mm-hmm.
people would have came and purchased rabbits from you.
Yeah, we only
That's the
sell
thing.
a few.
Yeah, just getting it out there, people to know. Mainly, ours are people from offline because we don't put it in the paper or the ads to let people know that we have it for sale. But if you do that, because I know when we were looking for it, it was hard for us to find them.
It was.
And we were willing to drive wherever we need to go to get them.
And where we got them from, they don't even sell them anymore like they used to. They don't breed them, so
And I got heard from word of mouth because I went to a local PDC who referred me to somebody.
Yeah.
Which, and I decided not to get it from there. And then when I went back, it was somebody else there that said they know somebody who was selling them. So we contacted her, and she's a friend now today.
Yep, been good friends ever since. Electra said she looking for some rabbit poop. Rabbit poop is good. We put it in all of our gardens. I know the bananas prefer chicken because they like the nitrogen, but that rabbit is great. It's great for us. It's great for the plants. So, so rabbits is good. Um, what about all these groceries we grow around here? A lot of people depend on. A lot of people don't have time or just don't take the time to grow their own food, or they feel like I can't grow enough for my family, so I'd rather purchase it from a local farmer. So you can always start your own CSA and let people support you that way and purchase your vegetables and fruit if you grow enough to sell. Some people they only grow enough for their family or in house, or might share it with their close family, but not all over. But that's another good way to make money on a homestead.
What's up, bro?
What up, bro? Um,
Y'all don't know my man, bro. Everybody do.
everybody know your internet cousin.
Check him out.
You can grow a lot of tomatoes in 1 year if you know how to train that plant and grow it up like you're supposed to. You can grow a whole lot of tomatoes, and you'd be surprised that people that I mean, everybody wants fresh. The fresher, the better. So you can always make money from your plants. You can grow start, sell them. You can grow the fruit off of it itself. We grow a lot of bananas. We don't sell them because I want to eat them. I keep watching the ones on the table. But
Yeah,
it's good money for them.
your whole thing is to have a game plan. Now, if you out there growing just for your enjoyment and for your family to have some fresh produce every so often, that's fine.
hmm
But if you planning on actually making some money off it, there's a way on a little bit of land to be able to do that. You have to concentrate on certain things, grow them in a certain manner, and be able to have some place to go and sell them. It can be done, no
Can be
problem.
done.
If we wanted to make a rabbitry, we can do that. We can do it on a big scale on our little property
Yep.
because it don't take much to do. But you know what you want to do, and you can actually plan and shoot for that goal.
Yeah.
Even quail, we could do that also on the property we at. Chickens on that'd be a bad deal as far as meat birds.
Yeah, because you got to sell them for so much to get your
Mhm.
to make it worth it for us. But even something like depending on your crops, vegetables, fruit, watermelon. Since broken here, I might as well bring them up. But
Bro, you growing a watermelon this year? That challenge is on again.
either you want a lot of watermelon or you want nice sized watermelon. So you got to figure out what do you want and what are you willing to deal with out there in your yard when you have an acre or less, half an acre, quarter acre. Look at Pruitt Homestead. They grow a lot of food, and they are able to go and sell it and do these CSA baskets and um, a whole lot, eggs, vegetables, sometimes fruit, honey. So it's so much you can do.
And all it takes is a plan.
That's
You
it.
can't just go out there with no idea what you plan on doing and make it work just by happenstance. Know that you wanna be able to make money doing certain things. All right. Just know that's what you plan on doing. And once you go out there, I need to quarter my land off in certain ways to where I can actually grow efficiently and get the most, growth for my property.
You got only 6 watermelon plants.
You don't need many more.
Neil,
Not for one person.
the thing with watermelon, the vines, they want to go everywhere. So if you want to keep up with the varieties, you got to make sure you keep up with which vine is going which way. And our vines are just like,
You got 40, or 44
yeah,
front and back. Yeah, that's good. Half acre.
yeah. Um, but We go out there, we check our ran out of space. We check our watermelon vines like a couple times a day because you'd be surprised at how much it'll change. Boy.
And I'm trying to manage. I'm trying to manage them a little bit better this year. So we've been doing some things different just to see what we can accomplish. Doing them a little
Don't be over here passing gas.
different.
Um,
What's up, Shani?
yeah, because we see broke watermelon. I ain't gonna talk about your watermelon from last year, but somebody had some watermelon last year. They just didn't look as big as they would. But okay. Anyhow, that's a good thing to sell. My brother and his wife grew, man, 80 something. Was it 80 something, 90 something cantaloupe and watermelon last year? It was a ton
But they have a
of them.
lot of property, so they can do stuff on
A
on a
much
really big
larger,
scale.
but they don't. They
They
just
don't.
grew in that little garden. So, where you drink it? No, it's not. You cannot drink out of my cup. He got a cold or something. Can y'all tell? I don't know what's going on with him this week. He all broke up,
Falling apart.
sick. I'm like, where you get a cold from? Meanwhile, I'm enjoying my cayenne, so it must be helping me. But that's another thing you can sell. Um, Making products from, hey, Team Happy, mega love shout out. Making products from the things you grow, such as cayenne salve, um, freeze drying things or dehydrating, making tea blends and tinctures, all that is money, and it doesn't take a whole lot of time. It's just making sure you got it under control so you don't let it get out of control. Because people will order and before you know it, it'll be like, what's going on? So, like people always say, do you have a website to purchase your things? No, I say I'm lazy because I can't get it in my mind to put this stuff on a website to sell, and then I got to keep up with the demand. So,
Yeah. So guys, with homesteading, one of the reasons you want to do it is to be more self-sufficient.
mm,
And while on that journey to being self-sufficient, you learn how to do a lot of things on your own without having to go to the store. And once you actually learn these things and you perfect them and put your little twist on them and then make them yours, hey, you can sell these things. Once you actually get them where you need to be. My wife make our meds, and she know how to make cleaning supplies and candles and all that stuff. So I mean, that is another way to make money while homesteading.
yeah,
Now, if you planning on actually doing it for real and making some money, then you have to be serious about it and actually be able to do these things on a bigger scale and actually put a way out there for them to be sold. And it can be done. It can be done.
yeah.
You know.
People rather have homemade products, homemade everything. I mean, you could bake a cake. Somebody will buy it if it's good anyway. If it ain't dry and crumbly, unless somebody like dry cakes. But you can so many things you can do on a homestead to make money. I mean, sewing things we don't even do. We don't make clothes. We do purchase our clothes, but like it's endless. It's no reason why homesteaders or somebody that can grow and make their own products should say that it's no money out here. We don't depend on YouTube to make money. We use this space to share our journey and talk to our soil family. Um, we do have products to offer, but that's where you make your money at for the most part until you get big time.
And the thing is, like, you don't want to wait till you have to know how to do for yourself
Yeah,
to learn how to do for
you
yourself.
want those skills now.
Yeah. So, you play with certain things so you can actually, be prepared when the time comes, if the time comes. If nothing else, prepare your kids, prepare your family members to be able to survive.
Yes,
Like
yes,
we won't be able to have all the lavish, things that we can. if everything went crazy, but we will be able to survive.
We'll be okay. That's the thing. We only spoiled and conditioned in this life that we in now. But if we lived a normal life and just, the necessary things we need to live off and none of that extra stuff. And if we had to go to that, we'd be okay. We know how to make everything we need. Look, I will sew some clothes together real quick if we need to, but we'll have soap, we'll have cleaning supplies. We have learned and got all of these skills to be able to do this, which in return can put money in your pocket.
We have a method to have enough meat to feed both of us because it's just me and my wife.
Yeah.
And we can actually supply ourselves with enough meat to be able to survive off with just the rabbit, chicken,
Just
and
yep.
quail. We just will have to ramp it up.
Yeah. Right now we just, play with it. We got the skills and we got the food out there. And we do eat great off of our land, but we don't do it to the extent that that we might have to one day. Yeah, but at least we got the skills, and that's what's important. Making sure you have that knowledge and knowing how to do it, how to process these animals. We got all of the literature we need. We don't depend on just our phones for how to break down an animal or how to make something. We do read a lot, which a lot of people they will not take time to read. I purchase books. I write things down. We got tons of notebooks around here where we done wrote down benefits of stuff or how to do stuff because if it go down, you ain't gonna have this.
And a lot of people who don't grow may think that they're gonna just get some seeds and put it in the ground and it's gonna grow and they're gonna have big old juicy fruit and vegetables.
They ain't gonna understand, or they gonna come for us. So that's what the other side come in, where you want to make sure you can protect yourself, your homestead, and your family, because those people that say that we are crazy, they gonna come for us. So
have the necessary skills to protect you, yourself, and your family.
yep, and teach them on down to the kids. Teach them the basics. Teach them the basics because it's important. And you don't want to wait until that moment and then say, "Oh man, I should have did." Because we don't know. We can't predict the future, but all we can do is stay ready, as Andale. Be ready, so you don't have to get ready.
Even the gardeners, if you growing something for the very first time, unless you're lucky, chances are you're not going to actually do it perfect the first time. But you're going to realize what you could have done better after you didn't do so good that first time.
Trial and error.
Then you're going to be able to perfect growing that particular vegetable food.
Yeah. So, like Bobby and his bananas. Bobby has been growing bananas for growing or going bananas. A little bit of both for almost 30 years. He just learned how to feed his banana plants. It's been years and years and years of trial and error, and finally he learned how to grow.
Well, the way I was doing it was actually working.
Yeah.
But wasn't it wasn't enough. It wasn't as much as I thought I was doing enough and realized I was not.
Yeah.
And after talking to some banana professionals, I realized I could do a lot more.
Yeah.
And that could get a way better result from it. So always learning. You gotta always be willing to learn.
Hey there, South Florida sunshine.
What's up, man?
That's fishes and loaves. My poor bananas be starving. Look, he was starving ours too, and we went down to Homestead, and he was like,
starving.
they won't starve him, but they were hungry.
Because I knew what starving bananas looked like.
Yeah, he was feeding them good, but he wasn't feeding them heavy enough. But once you learn that because you think it's like a plant. You thinking I don't want to overfeed it, so you don't. But Bobby gonna talk to y'all about that tomorrow. Feeding his bananas, how he feed them, and how heavy he feed them, how often he feed them, which is important to know about everything. The chickens, the rabbit, the quail, tomato plants, potatoes, everything. You can't just assume, oh, I just throw some fertilizer all over the place and No, that's not how it works. You need to know how to feed all of your plants, when to feed them.
So, South Florida, I was getting decent bunches of bananas anyway. But um, hopefully, the way I learned last year will help me get bigger. Now, granted, the person I was talking to live in Florida, like yourself, and y'all get the grow year round.
Yeah.
So y'all don't have to never start over your plants, get the nutrients and growing all year long. So it's gonna naturally be bigger and better in tropical areas.
Yes.
Even though some people in Florida have no idea how to grow them either.
Yeah.
But yeah, but for subtropical people that's growing bananas, yeah, I got that.
Yeah. And it's fascinating to go, and that's why we travel so much, because we go and see different things and learn things. So to be able to go on bananas last year and see his plant and walk under those plants, man.
And to see his bananas, like I'm like, hold up, I grow these. How you get these things this size?
Man, his bananas were big. He had racks hanging for you to just eat, try. But it's amazing to see that, and he talked about one of the hurricanes that came through and wiped his bananas out. He said when he looked outside, everything was gone. Not laying down, not toppled over, gone.
I'm talking about monster trees
Man.
that you can't put your arms around. This monster.
Banana plants.
Yeah.
Banana plants.
When I say trees, I mean plants.
Huge. Huge.
But they're the size of trees.
That's why I always say it's worth going to take a trip so you can see the real deal. Because down in Homestead, it's like, what in the world? Fields and fields of different kind of fruit, tropical fruit that you've never heard of, never tried. And we always say try it. We turn our nose up to things like, I don't know about that. Canistel. We were like, no. We were like, no, we don't want to try that. But Snails gave us one. They gave us two. Brought them home. He was like, tastes like cake to me. I'm like, oh, don't smell like cake. Smell like spoiled milk. Tastes delicious. So definitely be careful when you say, I don't want to try that because it don't look too good.
There's so many fruit that most of the people in the country never tried, never had an opportunity to taste. Probably never heard of.
Never heard of.
But they are so delicious.
Mm-hmm. You'd be surprised. She said, trying to break up a massive crumb from wet. You got all the pups popping up. Oh yes, y'all even been down to the Homestead. Look, we've been everywhere. We love going to Homestead. We try to save that for like the end of the summer because um it's nice and it's hot down there. So we'll go spend a couple days in Miami, but we spend most of our time in Homestead riding around through the farm. It's the agricultural community, just going from one nursery to the next because it is full of, God, man, it's so much. You can spend a day at every nursery, especially if you go like the lower farm. Julian will just take you on a tour and you be out there all day, but
you're like,
it's amazing.
That.
It's amazing. What was it? Guinness. He was like, y'all ever had Guinness? I'm like, that's what the people sell on side the road. He was like, yeah, I'm gonna go get some, let y'all taste it. Okay. So that's the beauty in traveling, is tasting it. And it's mango season now. Mango season. I might have to go take me a hammock out there to Orlando Gardner's house. Just lay out there under one of his mango trees. Because he got some critters that come and take his mangoes and eat them. But mango is good money. Great money. If you can grow mango, oh my God. What are they, like $5 a pound?
Yeah, that's in the tropical area though. You don't want to buy them to try to do that nowhere else.
Crazy. Yeah.
But if you have a fruit that grows naturally in your area, that'd be a great thing to have on your homestead if you want to try to make some money also.
Yeah. So Homestead is great to go and get fruit. Anywhere I say for us, we like going to West Palm. Anywhere West Palm and South is good. Now I do have some great places out in coastal. I mean, what is it? Central Florida on the um Panhandle side, but we never go out there. Wish I had some mango trees, but I need dwarf. They get huge. Yeah, but we get a lot of good fruit from West Palm. We go to Excalibur. They have a lot of different fruit, but I mean, even the fruit stands. If you stop at a little fruit stand or one of those little corner stands, they have tons of fruit that just came from somebody's backyard. Like bananas, mango. Most of the fruit down there is fresh, and we never had a problem out of it.
Yeah, Shiny. Yeah, Homestead is the
Homestead
place.
is good. Yeah, that's where we got our jackfruit from last
year. It is the place. Like you could buy anything from there.
Everything. It's a place there called Robert is Here, and it's a tourist attraction. Now it's a tourist attraction, but they got tons and tons of fruit. Everything.
I personally wouldn't, unless you can't find it nowhere else.
Yeah, but that's a good place to visit.
Yeah, you can find everything in that one place.
Mm-hmm.
But man, going to these farms, if somebody got some.
Yes. Laura Farms, he sell a lot of fruit all the time too. So, but the Homestead is full of fruit. I'm telling you, it's full of fruit, full of trees.
Laura Farm is a good place.
Yeah.
He grows his fruit there and he sells it right there on the property.
Lots of hatchie. I can't never say that. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Excalibur fruit trees have been here for a while. We always go to Excalibur. And what's his name? Don? No. Who give us our tour when we go to Excalibur? I don't know. I just be on the back ride. What's up, Spirit Mouse? But those are great places to go. Orlando. Sometimes you can run across a couple places in Orlando. Of course, Orlando Gardner is there, so it can be done there. But Homestead is where if you want to spend your few days in Florida just fruit tree shopping or fruit shopping, Homestead is it because it's nonstop. Excalibur.
I know a lot of people go to Orlando for vacation.
We never go to Orlando.
If y'all ever decide y'all going there, y'all want to dabble in the fruit stuff, y'all need to link up with
Orlando Gardner. Let him take you on a tour.
I mean, not to say he's gonna be in town, not to say he's gonna be available, but when he is, he's more than willing. He loves what he do. He's really good.
Bro, you should really take a trip down to like Excalibur. I will pray for you before you go. But yeah, I just got my MC number.
Congratulations.
Country hustle.
Get your authority.
Ooh-wee. You making some money. Yeah, take that big truck on down there, load it up. You ain't gonna have no room to sleep back there. But get all the trees.
A little crazy right now on the road. So.
Can't get work. Oh, I spent a lot of my time in Orlando.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Sue is in Orlando, so and we'll go to we never stay in Orlando. We always stay. Well, I just drive to West Palm, but we'll stop in Orlando.
But they got them. They got that park down there, so a lot of people.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we don't. We always. I'm like, what's in Orlando? My niece. I have family that live there, but man, just I'm like, I need the beach and I need some fruit, and I'm good. But we'll come and visit Orlando for the day. It's just not where we choose to come and stay. We just go ahead to West Palm or Daytona. I said Daytona this year, even though I plan to come to Orlando for a couple hours. I said Daytona, that way we won't buy a bunch of trees. We won't just be from one nursery to the next. Because if we go to West Palm, we're going to run the streets all day. We'll be up at like 6 o'clock. Like, what time we going to leave? Well, let's go eat breakfast. Well, let's get dressed before we go eat breakfast. And then we'll go So this year I said, let's just stay in Daytona so we can sit on the balcony and listen to the waves and walk the beach. And Bobby want to go fishing because I need fish. So I stayed on the West Coast. Too much traffic on the East Coast. Just left the website. They loaded. That's where we get a lot of our stuff from. Loaded is an understatement, bro. What is it? 20 acres?
Yeah, they got to put you on a golf cart to ride you around.
They put you on a golf cart and they ride you around. They say, "What do you want?" And you say, I ain't sure. Okay. They got citrus trees galore as soon as you pull up. Everything though.
Everything you can think of, they
Everything.
got. I mean, it's massive.
Mm,
It's massive. You'll go crazy there. You know, I know you will because you love different stuff. You'll go crazy.
yeah. So definitely check out if you get a chance to check out Homestead, Florida. I would always recommend go down there. If you love growing, check it out.
It is growers, I think,
Paradise.
in
Yes.
that.
We stay in Miami. We don't stay in Homestead. We do stay in Miami, at the airport. And then every morning we'll get up and just drive down to um Homestead.
And we just visit all the
Yeah, Pete Canaris. I was telling Bobby we need to go see Pete one
farms.
day because he is doing great. But yeah, Homestead is it. I'm telling you, we go down there. We only try to spend 4 days down there. One day is travel. When we get there, we'll check in, get food, and we'll go to the room and sleep. Get up in the morning, we ready to hit the street. We'll spend the whole day in Homestead. Come back to the room to unload. But sometimes we had to make two trips.
We got too much stuff with the trip.
Two trips. Because what did we find? A mango tree for $75 or something, was it? Two trips anyway. We went to some nursery, bought a bunch of trees, had to go back to the hotel, then we went to Homestead. Loaded the car up in Homestead, took them back to the hotel. We had a room full of plants. The next morning, we were up and at it again. Back in Homestead, riding around. It was pouring down, raining. Then it'll stop raining. We were just like, whatever. And we ended up at Laura Farm. So
But we could do that because it's us doing that.
that's what we love. Now, if you with somebody that don't like that,
Yeah.
good luck. But when we go, that's what. And I said our anniversary vacation was just gonna be to relax. Now, in a couple months, we'll go and we need a U-Haul. Bobby can fit about 30 plants in our car, so he do pretty good. And that's good. We stopped there. When we go to Snell's, he'd be like, "Man, I gotta give y'all something. We ain't got no space for nothing." But yeah, hotel full of plants and trees. Yeah, so it's crazy. But at the end of the summer, we'll go to Homestead, and that's what we do for 2 days there.
Electra, you loaded up doing the expo.
She did. She was buying everything. I was like, your husband gonna be like, what are you doing? But Homestead is it, y'all. Check Homestead, Florida out. It doesn't look like a lot. Um, when you look online and Google it, it's an agricultural city. That's what it's all about.
And just remember, with the homesteading part of it, if you got a plan and your plan is to make some money or to be able to get it to pay for itself, it can definitely be done if you actually make the plan. So, without the plan, don't just expect it to happen.
Jack and the Beanstalk.
Oh, yeah.
We love Jack. So Jack and the Beanstalk are Soil Family Expo sponsors too. She sponsored and gave a whole lot of plants for Soil Family Expo.
And that place has
Huge.
It has gotten so much bigger and better from the first time we went there. I mean, it was always great, but man, what they done now, they got so much going on.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely check them out. They're really knowledgeable.
Yep.
Great place.
Yeah, we got a couple spots we gotta hit when we go. Snails and Gardeners in West Palm. So we gotta go see snails when we go. Sometimes we gotta pick them up so we can go to other places. but it's a lot. That's why I said between Homestead and West Palm, if you get to West Palm and you say this is it, you can do a whole lot of damage in West Palm by itself.
Mm.
But they got neighborhoods of nurseries, and it's amazing. So, yep, yep. She was on the road when we came down to see her, but she took care of us. She is amazing. So definitely check them out too. But Homestead, Florida, between West Palm and Homestead, that's a great vacation for us.
Yeah,
For
but
us.
don't drag your wife or husband who ain't into growing down there talking about, oh, it's gonna be fun.
Now we do.
Black Tropical said so.
We'll leave here on Thursday and drive down to Miami. And the plan is always to spend one day in Homestead, one day on Miami Beach. We'll get up early in the morning, go to the beach by noon. We done left the beach and we like, oh, we ain't going nowhere. And then we'll start talking about plants, nurseries, and then we'll end up riding the rest of the day from one nursery to the next. Oh, let's just go back to Homestead, check this place out, check that place out. It's tons and tons of stuff to do there. But you definitely want to be with somebody that enjoy or don't mind you nursery hopping because it's a lot. It's a lot. And we love it. You know, we spend those 2 days doing that. Bobby packed the car the night before we leave and can't hardly sleep that night because we busy babysitting the plants in the car. But the next morning we get up and come on home. We stop at West Palm on the way home and pick up another few plants, and then we come on home. But you know, it's a trip. Any grower will love it. You know, you may not be in the tropicals like us, but you'll love going down there to see how it's done. You're like,
You will enjoy actually trying a lot of fruit that you probably never
never,
heard of.
never heard of.
You
Never,
definitely never taste if you've never been in a tropical area.
yeah, yep. So
And even if you did taste it, if you taste it, I guarantee you, it don't taste like it did. You know, when they actually picked it fresh off the tree when it was ripe.
yeah, fruit and spice pop. That's a good place to go visit. Um, Miami fruit. You have to make an appointment for Miami fruit. Oh, I need to call her. Oh, and you got to make an appointment for Miami fruit. I need to write that down.
And you got to make an appointment for
Going bananas. Yeah. So I was supposed to call her back. But Miami fruit.
No,
Check
Snails
them
and
out.
Garden. He's sorry family. He got his own channel also. But he don't post a whole
I can easily blow up the credit card with fruit trees. Let me tell you.
lot.
What is the name of the? I don't know the name. I gotta look. I gotta find out the name. I don't know the name of the market we go to, but they sell fruit trees too. Miami Fruit will sell you the fruit if while you there. They'll sell you the fruit, whatever they have, but it's hard to get in Miami Fruit. I honestly, I don't even know if they let
What's
the
up, growing
public.
out the box?
I'm not sure if they let the public in, but I don't know. We might take y'all in there this year. We'll see. I was supposed to get in contact with her and I didn't. I talked to her last year. I think it was the week or something before we left, but man, they have some amazing and weird fruit. So check out their website too. What's up, Real Star? Snails and Garden. And yeah, you know, you all know more places down here than I do. Well, I don't know. We've been to a lot. We be all over the place. We spent our anniversary last year there in West Palm. We was everywhere. That's when the monkey peed on me. The lizard peed on me. We was at Snails and Garden place in the. I'm like, what? He said, I'm like, dude, it ain't raining, and there wasn't no fruit. There wasn't no berry that fell on me. That was like a half a bucket of pee. I was like, what? The golden shower. But yeah, we be all over. I don't think it's open to the public now. Yeah, it might be blowing up. So I know they are. You talking about Miami fruit? Miami fruit is swamped in online orders. They are always busy with online orders. But I was supposed to get with them so we could go and visit. I just don't think they let the public in. I ain't sure, but I'll let y'all know soon. So
And that's the same thing with Born Bananas.
yeah,
He just don't open up
to the
in
public.
public. You have to call and make an appointment. He had to okay you
To
to
come,
come.
and then they don't do tours anyway. You just picking up your plants. When you call them to make an order, you just picking up whatever you order. Squirrels down here will pee on you too. So maybe it was a squirrel, but something peed on me, and it was like a whole gush, like something tipped the bucket over that was high up in the sky. Bobby was right behind me, but I was soaking wet. My hair was wet. My shirt was wet on one side. Paw paw. Bobby had a paw paw. Had a paw. He said it right. Oh, no, he said paw paw.
Only one of them actually did anything, and it's growing great. But the other one, for whatever reason, don't look like it's dead, but it ain't growing.
He ain't doing nothing. That one.
But that black cherry is growing good. I need it. I've been slipping on that.
Oh no, not the monkey. Yeah, that black cherry is catching hell. It was actually flowering a couple weeks
it
ago.
actually started the fruit in the pot, but I need to go and put it in the ground.
Yeah, I said it was a monkey, but I think it was a lizard or maybe even a squirrel. Because Snell's property is like a forest. It's totally covered, trees everywhere. And we were standing under some trees, so it probably was a squirrel or a lizard or something. Wait, tree frogs too. But that was a lot of pee. I was like, I had a couple choice words. Soon as it hit me, I was like, what was that? I was like, something peed on me. And Bobby was laughing. And I'm like, I was talking to Dorsha. I think Dorsha was on video chat. And I'm like, something peed on me. I could not focus after that. I was like, oh my God. I can't believe something peed on me. And Snells was like, yeah, it's a berry, right? They ain't got nothing to do with something peeing on me, though. Whatever it wasn't that berry. But found a local nursery that sell them. Headed in the morning. Pawpaws grow are native up north, so they just grow all over the place. But we couldn't get no fruit last year when we went to HOA. Somebody had fruit, but they didn't want to give up none. So this year we on a hunt for pawpaw. Pawpaw is so underrated, but that should be like a top of the list plant when you live somewhere where you get snow or cold temperatures because that is a northern tropical tree, right? That's how you call it. Are they selling berry bushes at any of these nurseries? All of them. Definitely Excalibur. Excalibur sell everything. I think Excalibur is about 20 acres of everything. Tropical fruit, everything. So not just them, but what's Catherine's name? Jack and the Beanstalk. They sell berry bushes too. Probably an iguana, I don't know, but I was mad. Monkeys will do more than pee. I know, unfortunately, they nasty. Bus trip, Florida nursery tour. Oh, who gonna drive? Who driving? I drive. Who gonna rent the van? I drive. 'Cause that's probably the only way my nerves gonna be calm is if I drive. Y'all rent the van, I drive. I never seen any pawpaw trees here, but they have so many mangoes. Yeah. So is it too warm down there for pawpaw? Yeah, pawpaw needs some cold. So propagating the everbearing, I need.
I think pawpaw is the only tropical fruit that can grow in the north. In the north.
Yeah. They say it's a cross between a banana. Is it a banana? Pineapple and a mango. Pineapple and a mango.
But they have a bunch of different varieties.
Yeah.
And they all got somewhat of different
Yes. So all right, y'all. Reba, you let us know. So Bobby can take a little vacation. Reba gonna rent a van for for a homestead trip. I guess you're gonna pay for a hotel too.
Oh yeah, that sounds like a winner right there.
Y'all, come on with it. I'll drive. Just hold on. That's all I can say because I can drive.
If you come during lychee season, I want to go.
Lychee season is July, June or July. Lychee season is nice. That's another one. Naga Farm in West Palm. Naga Farm is amazing. Oh man, yeah, that's the thing. We had to get a U-Haul pull behind trailer to be able to get plants in. Everybody had their own section because where we gonna put them plants and we got a van full of people. Like, but Naga Farms is another one in West Palm. The lychees are good this year. Last year the season was bad, but lychee season this year is great. So you definitely want lychee, which a lot of people have never heard of because we didn't.
Delicious.
People would always say it tastes a little like a little lychee.
Thor.
He over here licking. Dude, boy. Thor, don't be so rude. He like, oh, sorry, I
You can go in
forgot.
the hallway and do that.
I forgot y'all were live. Thank you. June, sometime in the May. Last year was so dry the lychee suffered. Yeah, yeah. And I think they said the cold. Oh boy, get out. Go. Thank you. I thought it was in June. Get out. Go out. Out. Get out. Go out. Go. 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 Keep it moving. A little scary, so take your little soda bottle with you. But yeah, lychee season is good. I think we started going in August because of sugar apple season. So, which one of the sugar apples we had was not good at all. But it was the same thing with the.
But that was from
Robert. Yeah. So yeah, Reba, let us know. We'll drive that van. All right, y'all. I'm hungry. I wanted to eat before I went live because I'm trying to in a minute. I want to go too. I love road trips. Let's go. Bobby said, "Let's go." So that's something
I think it would be fun. I mean,
a summer trip
who actually enjoy growing.
If we could get, I mean, that's the only thing with trying to take a group of people. Say if a group of people met in Savannah and we left on a certain day to go down to Homestead for 2 or 3 days, that would be the issue. How we gonna get our plants back? Because everybody gonna want to buy plants.
Well, we're gonna try to not.
We
Everybody
gonna try
else
not to.
Have that.
It's a sugar apple farm up the street. I mean, I ain't gonna say it's up the street from you, but it's in West Palm, South Florida. Sherry, the way you talking, we may need a tractor trailer. I'm just saying, like, I can control myself. My bags can fit under Bobby's leg because it ain't gonna be nothing but food. I have a soursop taking forever to fruit, and soursop can fruit in like a year and a half from seed to 2 years. But you do want to wait till about 3 to get some big pull behind U-Haul. That's what I just said. Get a pull behind. But yeah, y'all, we might can put that together.
The only bad thing about that, I mean, y'all underestimate that heat in Florida.
It's hot. It's hot.
Y'all close that door, them things gonna be butt naked.
It's hot. So, you gotta think we gotta take in consideration a van if we're gonna all ride in the same vehicle and hotel when we get to where we going. Are we going to West Palm? Are we going to Miami? I'm saying Miami because we stay in Miami and we go to Homestead, for those 2 days. We do go to the beach early one morning just to sit on the beach and watch the sunrise. But it's a lot that can be done as optional. But
and Janet cruising. The thing about the Florida trips, we plan them around fruiting season.
Yeah.
That when things are right. During the expo time, ain't nothing really doing
no
a whole lot.
Like now, it's coming in the mango season. Next week, you know, next week or 2 weeks, it's coming in the mango season, which is a good time to go if you've never had different variety of mangoes. Um, June ish, July lychee season. August, um, the jackfruit are usually ready, and apple, sugar apple, and other different things all the time. So
Star fruit. It's really pretty much all of that.
Pressure Fire said, the way I pack, I make a fruit tree fit. Look, this man can pack some plants, boy. I'm like, Jesus Christ, I ain't
Y'all
gonna get up.
get your plants in.
Hey,
You know, you may not be able to get the monsters trees, but you can get some big plants,
yeah,
and we can get them fit in
yeah. But it's fun. It do be hot. It sometimes it's raining, but we just be like, we don't care.
there.
We just go and do what we gonna do. So,
And you be rubbernecking so much because you'll see big old fields
mm,
of bananas,
turn around,
big
go
old
back.
fields of what's some things? Not lychee, but
Logan,
Logan trees.
dragon fruit. They got a dragon fruit farm. August, September hurricane season. We always go in August, the beginning of August, and we never get caught up. But it do rain in South Florida a lot.
Huh.
They got a dragon fruit farm. They do have a sugar apple farm in West
What's some
Palm.
things? Guacamole.
You know.
No, guacamole. What they make?
Oh, if you like avocado, I'm
Yeah,
like
they make.
guacamole.
Yeah, they have big old fields of avocado, and they got a
Avocado.
whole bunch of different varieties. So we haven't tried any of them, but you say that you don't like avocado. They got so many different varieties down there, and it's like one of the most popular things.
Yeah, it's the same thing with star fruit and even with mango. You may say I don't care for mango. Try some of them other varieties.
Yeah.
Try some of the other
Don't
varieties.
don't go off of what you bought out of Sam's or one of the
Mm-mm.
grocery stores where they picked them when they were before they were ripe. Go to
Mm.
one of these places where they actually grow them
Bacon.
and they actually pull them off the tree when they're ripe.
And let me tell you, before y'all get in the car with us to go anywhere, we eat at Burger King, Wendy's, or anywhere like that because we done traveled and we've been on the strip all day. All we want is something to eat,
So
a
we just go in
shower,
the shower and
and
lay
go to
down.
bed. That's it. But we do go to what's that barbecue place called? We go to some place. It's a restaurant in Miami. Hey, Tuba Chat, word up. I can't think of the name of it. We do go to one restaurant, but we usually get our food and go to the room, and the food be good. Chick-fil-A too. We eat that, but we just grab our food
Yeah,
and
it's
go to
something
the
that
hotel.
we don't get gussied up or
Mm-mm.
whatever. And we go out.
Mm-mm.
We do it on our anniversary at least one time. On the
Yeah,
anniversary, but that's
yeah. We ain't doing it this year though.
about it.
We gonna eat. We gonna eat something fancy. I only had one mango from a store and didn't like it. Yep. So I don't care for store mangoes, but you go to Orlando Garden,
Yeah,
y'all.
you right there
Woo!
with Orlando Gardner. You need to.
Not Janet.
Oh no,
That's Sue.
oh no, that's man. Man, we went to Orlando Gardner house and man, he bought some mangoes out. Blue, oh, man.
I was sweating so hard. My shirt was soaking wet. I don't sweat like that. Man, I was sweating so hard. I was like, goodness gracious, that can't be real.
He knows everything about all the mangoes.
I love it when we go down there because everywhere we go, everybody got a pocket knife. And they pull that pocket knife out.
So they can cut you a piece of fruit.
And we don't even care. Snails be like, I go wash it off for y'all. Man, we gonna still eat that fruit. Like that's that greedy spirit, as Tabitha would say. But it's a great trip, going down south. So we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it, Reba. Reba like, let me know when. Can I park at y'all house? Fruit is fruit tree plant shopping. Hey, it's doable. It's doable. You know, it just it's doable. We'll talk about it. Yeah. Lonely huge fruit mango tree, my place, Fort Myers. But did not go Mango season. So y'all, I'm home. It's Friday. Y'all enjoy the weekend. This is gonna be great. Bobby will teach y'all tomorrow how to feed your banana plant, what you can feed them, or whatever. That's this thing because I don't know. Look at Reba. Reba, like, let me know when. Reba be all over the place. Yeah. So, babe, you didn't remind them to.
Fam, let's take a second. If you haven't already, hit that thumbs up.
And share us out. I mean, come on. You know you want to share us with somebody. We appreciate you.
And, commercial.
Oh, my bad. My bad. I be forgetting about them. And laugh. Hey, best yet. Oh my goodness. Brown Farmhouse. Oh yeah, I talked to him, Sue. I talked to him. I did. I talked to them. I was going to say something. Yeah, Lisa. You got any more? You good? You sure? Where's my hoe? So y'all have an amazing weekend. Get out there and grow something. Something can be grown. What's up, David Corey? Largest watermelon in Texas. Just saying. Hey, Brooke already said.
Jump on in this competition. Where you at? So you want to pull it up. You want to show it. You gonna have to. I mean, I want to see you actually clip it off of the branch. I want you to put it on the scale. I want to see the number on the scale. And
that's his watermelon song.
So, do you think you can win?
Let's go.
Do it.
Bobby owned it this year. I'm telling y'all, he owned it. He got my Timu scissors out there in the yard. Y'all have soundtrack. Look, Rewood. I was like, what's this? He told me something. This can't be what I ordered. Yeah, it's what you ordered. Did y'all see me last year? I think Brooke was covering you up. Brooke Little Watermelon was covering it up. I ain't see it. Got a soundboard. Too funny. That thing is hilarious. So Watermelon. Hey, Lynette. How you doing, Soil Sister? It's all right, y'all. Let me get off here because we got to figure out what we're going to go eat because I'm hungry.
What? We gonna eat tonight. Nobody got time for that.
Nobody got time for that.
Broke laughing about them little baby watermelon. You need this?
When you harvest the watermelon, you need that baby. Oh my God.
He plays too much. Y'all have a good night. Oh, I need me a soundboard. Where is it at? What? Hold up, but we got some more that we recorded. Oh, I'm like, wait a minute. All right, y'all. Oh, is that all of them? But hit upward. Hit upward. Shots fired. That's what it sounded like when something peed on me at Snails and God. Where did you two get the orange watermelon seeds from in 2022?
That was from Baker Street.
Was it Baker Creek? Whoop whoop. We need the whoop whoop show back too. Y'all got toys. Yeah. Down here. So good. We partying now. Uh-oh. See Renee. It's all right, y'all. Reba, we gonna talk. You got some planning to do. So y'all have a good night. Y'all enjoy y'all weekend. It's gonna be a fabulous weekend. I'm gonna pack and get myself in order so I don't leave anything this year like I did last year. But Bobby don't mind. So we shall see y'all in the next one. Monday. Well, tomorrow you go on bananas with Bobby, and then Monday we're gonna talk about the benefits of magnesium oil. Magnesium chloride. How to make magnesium oil and all that good stuff. Is it true what they say? Do it really work? With that being said, y'all, don't let nobody steal your joy.